I welcome all of you to the Sunday Feast program, and we welcome His Holiness Dhirasanta Maharaj. And just a quick two lines about Maharaj. He is a disciple of His Grace A.C. Bhakti Swami Prabhupada, and he's been serving since 1972 and helped in preaching in India and Europe. And he's like very much known in doing children programs, intense japa workshops, then Bhagavad Gita courses, and a lot more that Maharaj. And also he's a very good author, like he has written a lot of books. And also we have, I think, CDs which Prabhu has bought, and then maybe you can later buy it. So I will we'll all welcome Maharaj by loudly chanting once Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Translation. I will read the first, then you can also one by one read the All glories to Radha Krishna in the divine forest of Vrindavan. All glories to the three presiding deities of Vrindavan, Sri Govinda, Gopinath, and Dhanmohan.
All glories to the Shama Kunda, Radha Kunda, Govardhan Hill, and the Yamuna River, Adini. All glories to the great forest known as Mahabana, where Krishna and Balaram displayed all their childhood pastimes.
All glories to Krishna Radha, where Krishna took the kṛṣhṇa. All glories to the Vamsi Bhatta tree, where Krishna attached all the gopis to come by playing his flute. Glories to all of the 12 forests of Braja. At this place, the son of Nanda, Sri Krishna, performed all of his pastimes.
All glories to Krishna's living father and mother, Nanda and Yashoda. All glories to the cohort boys, headed by Sri Rama, the older brother of Sri Radharani and Ananda Nanji. All glories to the cow Sarva, Scorpia, Raja.
All glories to Radha's divine father and mother, Vrishabhanu and the beautiful Kirtida. All glories to Paurnamasi, the mother of Sandipani Muni, grandmother of Madhu Mangala and Nandini, and beloved disciple of Devarishi Narada. All glories to the young cowherd maidens of Braja.
All glories to Gopis, Swara, Shiva. All besides in the Vrindavana in order to protect the holy Rama. All glories to Krishna, Fani, Rama, Friends, and Madhumangala.
All glories to Ram Bhatra, where Lord Balaram performed his rasa dance. All glories to Lord Balaram, the son of Rohini. All glories to all the residents of Vrindavan.
All glories to the gift of the snow baby. All glories to the gates of the Kalya spirits through your devotion in all obedience the lords of the Lord Govinda. All glories to the place where the Lord of the Krishna was. All glories to Radha Krishna. All glories to the divine Rasa Bhakti, which is the most beautiful of all the Krishna's pastimes.
All glories to the Lord of cloud, Lord of fish, the Lord of friends of the wrath of God is
Jai Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jai Vrindavan. Jaya Bhakti Jaya Radha Jaya Jaya Rasa Lila Sarvamano Sujamana Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami ki. So, Mataji, I'll take you now to the next one, the other two. Om Agyatam Anandasya Tinajana Salakaya Chakshuramarithamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Swayam Rupa Pradhamayam Tadhanti Swamanantikam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Dhirasanta Goswami ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
One thing I'm noticing on your altar, you don't have Panchatattva there. Huh? Why you don't have?
We had a picture of Panchatattva, but I don't know.
You see, Panchatattva is important to worship Radha and Krishna. You're not very qualified. If Panchatattva is present, and you will forgive any offenses. Understand? Yeah. I'd like to speak a little bit this afternoon, the difference between the material world and the spiritual world. These are two different places, and they have two different objectives. You all understand English? Anyone doesn't understand? You're okay. Come a little closer, boys. Come a little closer. So the spiritual world is considered like a mango tree. You know mango trees, there's a lot of mangoes in India. It's the king of all fruits. And it's very nice to offer a mango to Krishna and eat it. It's very satisfying. So the example is the spiritual world is like that the trees in the spiritual world are desired trees, and they can fulfill spiritual desires. So those are the best fruits. Spiritual fruits are the best fruits. In the material world, you also see fruits in the tree. We have trees, but now it's autumn and all the leaves are falling off the trees. There's no fruits. So this is the problem with the material world. It has a lot of changes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not so good. There's a big problem there. Do you like winter? No one likes winter. Summer is better, right? In the spiritual world, it's always like that, summer. Of course, Krishna can change the seasons whenever he wants, just for his pastimes. But it's not like here, we have to wait 6 months now for summer to come again. Krishna can change any time, from summer to winter to autumn. And the moon in the spiritual world is always a full moon. Here we have to have waning and waxing moons. So it's not always present. On the full moon you feel great, isn't it? It feels nice. It's cooling, the atmosphere is peaceful. So in the spiritual world, Krishna arranges a moon, but it's always a full moon. Not only that, Krishna can stop the moon if he wants to carry on his midnight pastimes. He can stop the moon from moving across the sky. He can do anything like that. Here, there's so much limitation. We have no control. So this mango tree in the spiritual world is situated next to a river. On the river, you will also see the tree, but the tree is upside down. It's compared to the mango tree, not the mango tree, the banyan tree. You know this banyan tree? There's one banyan tree in Calcutta that is going for miles. You know that? Huh? What is that place in Calcutta? South India too, yeah? How much? Because why? Well, the roots grow upwards, and every time there's roots, it goes and forms a new tree. And that represents this world. As much as we try to enjoy it, we cannot enjoy. We try something, and we try to enjoy it. It doesn't work. So we try something else. We try to enjoy it. It doesn't work. Something's missing. You ever experienced that? You're trying and you're trying and you're trying, but there's something missing. What do you think is missing? What do you think is missing? Huh? What's missing? Why is there no happiness? The answer is there's no Krishna. You see? As soon as you put Krishna in the center, like you have here, this is Krishna's place. Is this your temple here? Or rented? Okay. Anyway, we have invited Krishna. So he's in the center. He is surrounded by flowers and a nice decoration. And we feel good that if Krishna's happy, we will also be happy. But in a materialistic society, they want the kingdom of God without God. This is the problem. They want the kingdom of God. They want everything to be nice and comfortable, but they don't want God. Where is this God? We don't need him. So this is another problem here. We also have to suffer from birth, death, old age, disease. In the spiritual world, the body is eternal. I will read some of the differences. Okay, say after me. Material world. Temporary and miserable. Spiritual world. Permanent and blissful. Material world. Contaminated. Spiritual world. Beautiful. Temporary jail. Permanent home. Yeah, that's our real home. We're like what do you call it? Refugees. We're all like refugees in this world. It's not our home. It's like when you go from India to London, let's say, and you stop at Dubai. What do you get in Dubai? You get a seat, you may get a drink, not much. Only when you're at home do you actually get everything you want. Birth, death, old age, and disease. Eternal youthful existence. Made up of material elements. Made up of pure spirit. Work to survive. Play for fun. That's a good one. We work and work to survive. Gotta get some money, pay the bills. In the spiritual world, there's no need for bills. You don't pay any bills in the spiritual world. Everything is free. And you just play with Krishna. Ownership. What do you own? What is your own? You have a home? Home? Money? Car? Mine. All these things are mine. Hey, you hit me. You hit my car. I will beat you. It is my car. The spiritual world, ownership. Everything belongs to Krishna. And he shares everything. Krishna shares. When we go back to Krishna in the spiritual world, Krishna is the first person we meet. And he comes and embraces us. And he whispers in our ear. What does he say? Where have you been? I've been waiting for you. Never mind, you're back now. And this is all yours. He shares it. It's not like he says, well look, now you've come here, this part area is mine, right? And then you can stay in that corner over there, you'll be okay. No. He says, this is all yours. In the material world, you may have a house, but there's all rules. You can't do this and you can't do that. You cannot, build another house on your land. You gotta get permission. You gotta pay to go to the national park. Mentality. I am the master. Mentality. I am the servant of the servant of the servant. False ego. I am this body. You see that? They have their cell phone. They say selfie. What is this body? Crazy, it's only skin deep. One person says he's from Russia, another one says he's from Ukraine. But behind this skin, it's the same. Why you make, I am this, I am that. I am Indian, I am British. What boy? I am British. See the British, I am British. Nose in there. Oh, I say, I like horses, so they speak down the nose. They want to show, I am British, I am British. The nose is British or what? No. It's all false. And it's only skin deep, because behind the skin, whether you're Russian, Ukrainian, Indian, or British, it's the same. That's how we're identifying something so small, so insignificant. So, false ego, I am this body. True ego, I am spirit soul. This is the biggest problem we have in the world today. Because everyone's thinking they're the body, they have forgotten their soul. This is our true identity. It's like a man he goes to the marketplace and he wants to buy a bird. And then he also buys a cage. So he takes the cage and the bird home. And every day he's polishing the cage. And the bird is going, give me something to eat. But the man, he doesn't see the bird in the cage. He only sees the cage. It has to be polished every day. And this is what goes on inside. This bodily identification is like someone in a Mercedes car. And he winds down the window and he tells everyone, I am Mr. Mercedes. What? Mr. Mercedes? I mean, you have a car which is Mercedes, but you're not Mr. Mercedes. This is the biggest problem in the material world, is that this identification, that we've forgotten who we really are. The soul, by nature, is happy. We're full of knowledge, we're full of bliss, and we are eternal. And that's why we don't believe that people die. The body may be finished, but the soul continues. Atma Tattva. Soul continues to another body. But no one knows that. You ask anyone on the street, so have you been thinking of your next life? So I'm living in Lithuania. I don't have a car, so I take taxis everywhere. When I get in the taxi, I wait for some time. And then I ask the driver, so I have one question for you. Yeah, well, what's that? Have you been thinking of your next life? Can you imagine such a question if you were asked? You're completely in ignorance. You have no information of another life. And someone asks you, have you been thinking of your next life? And you should see the reactions. It's very funny. So many different reactions. Oh, I'm only thinking of this life. I don't believe in next life. It's like saying, I don't believe in gravity. Well, gravity works. If you don't believe, you just jump off a cliff. You'll see that it works. So gravity works, and reincarnation works. Before I was a Hare Krishna, I was visiting different churches and trying to find out what life meant. And I had a list of questions which I would ask these different places. And one of them was about afterlife. And of course the Christians, they don't believe in afterlife. They believe that they either go to heaven or hell. There's only one life. Then I asked them, well, if there's only one life, why some people are born blind and some people are healthy? What did the blind man do that he's blind? It wouldn't make any sense to say there's only one life. But it does make sense. He's blind because he's suffering from karmic bad karma. He's rich because he's enjoying some good karma. Right? It's common sense. Do you believe in karma? Maharaj. You say, yes, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
You believe?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yes, Maharaj.
It was only when I came to the Krishna temple in London that I got all my answers to every question I had. Therefore, the best of everything comes from India, isn't it? You have the best knowledge. The Vedas are the highest knowledge. The Bible just tells you about heaven, that's all, and hell. But beyond heaven, there is a spiritual world. Spiritual world is eternal. The material world is temporary. And the material world is temporary. See, Vishnu breathes out and creates innumerable universes. This is another thing. People, the scientists are saying, maybe there's more universes out there. Well, you only need to read the Bhagavatam, 5th canto, it's all there. Of course, there are hundreds and thousands of universes. You just cannot see them, that's all. But they think seeing is believing. If I see, I will believe. Otherwise, if I don't see, I don't believe. When the British came to India to rule India, they told the Indian people how you can believe that God lifted Govardhan Hill for 7 days with his little finger. This is mythology. Do you believe? He made a joke. Krishna made a joke. Because from the material point of view, the right arm is stronger than the left. And the little finger is the weakest amongst all the fingers. So what did Krishna do? And he made a joke. And how many days did he lift Govardhan Hill? 7 days. And what were they doing underneath the hill? What were they doing? Huh? Kirtan, yeah, they had a party. It was the party of all parties. And they were singing, we're not hungry, we're not thirsty, we don't even want to sleep. Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill, then we entered underneath. Sing. We're not hungry.
We are not hungry.
We're not thirsty.
We are not thirsty.
We don't even want to sleep. Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill.
Krishna lifted Govardhan Hill.
Then we entered underneath. Yeah. 7-day party. When Indra, he had sent Samvartika. Samvartika is a cloud of destruction. At the end of the time of this universal period, Samvartika destroys everything. Torrents of rain. Many, many years of rain. And that same Samvartika was sent by Indra to destroy Vrindavan. But he could not destroy Vrindavan. Krishna protected the residents and the land of Vrindavan. rain was coming down, but at some before it hit the ground, it disappeared. This was Krishna's mystic power. When Indra came to see the party, he was so angry. Who is this talkative boy? These people are calling Krishna. How dare he stop the sacrifice meant for me? He was so angry. These people of Vrindavan have neglected my authority. Samvartaka, go there now and destroy them. But Krishna comes to the material world to have lila, just to show us that he's the boss. There's no one who is better than Krishna. You're married? How many wives do you have?
No, we cannot tell.
What's that? You cannot tell?
Only one.
Okay. How many wives did Krishna have?
16,000.
108. 16,108. And he could maintain them all. Try to maintain even one wife. You'll be lucky. Right? Material body with deficiencies. Spiritual body, beautiful and absolute. Suffering comes from our body, from our mind, and other entities. Spiritual world, no suffering. Ever increasing happiness. This is one other problem with the material world. There must be some suffering. If you don't suffer, you don't wake up from the dream, the illusion. You think, no, this is my home. So therefore Krishna mixes up some happiness and some suffering. You know what it's like when you suffer, right? Some shock therapy. This was shock therapy number 1. And then you rationalize, it's just chance. Nothing more. Could have happened to anyone, it just happened to me, that's why. Chance. And the next one gets harder. That really hurt. Life, sometimes up, sometimes down. Nothing to worry about. And then one day you get this Maha shock therapy. It's a double booster. You like my acting?
Yes.
I'm from Britain here. What did I do to deserve that? Question. What did I do to deserve that? This is question number 1. It's a good question. What did I do to deserve that? This is the karma, see? And then the super soul in the heart, he says, now you're ready. Now you're ready. You know that your suffering is too much for you. And that you must be doing something wrong. So then the next day you're walking down, let's say you're going to go to the discotheque, right? Oh, I don't know, do you have discotheques these days?
Yeah.
Huh? What do you go, where do you go to enjoy dancing? Huh? Here, yeah, you guys here. What do most people do? Disco, okay. So you think, okay, disco's on the right, I'll turn right here. So you go to turn right, but suddenly you turn left instead, and you can't figure out what happened there. Oh, anyway, I'll carry on. This must be some destiny. So, and you're walking down on the left side, and suddenly you meet a Hare Krishna. What's this? It's Bhagavad Gita, sir. What do I need this for? Well, it tells you everything. It tells you about life, it tells you about death, it tells you your home and everything. Karma, reincarnation, multiple nature. What do I want to read that for? Well, because it also makes you happy when you know some knowledge. Okay, I'll try it. He gives you a donation. But what does he do? He takes it home and he puts it on the shelf. Well, that's good, because Bhagavad Gita is not different than Krishna. You know, Bhagavad Gita you can worship, you can put on the altar, you can worship. He's putting it on his shelf. That's his altar. He would have a lot of books. And he may not pick it up for many years. It doesn't matter. Each day is getting more and more pure. That's what the book does, Bhagavad Gita. It's like a deity. There was one man, he also bought Bhagavad Gita and put it on the shelf. And then he just forgot it. And one day he wanted to get a tattoo. So he went down to town to search for a good tattoo. You know, tattoo? People like tattoos today. He gave body, look at my tattoo. He was looking in one tattoo shop, all the different patterns. He didn't like them. And it had come to his head, you need a Sanskrit tattoo. Oh yeah, I need a Sanskrit tattoo. That's what I want, a Sanskrit tattoo. And then he remembered the book in his home. He went home, he took the book from the shelf, and he was looking at the Sanskrit. And then he started reading the Bhagavad Gita. And he couldn't stop reading. He was reading and reading and reading, and then he saw there was an address to the temple. He went to the temple. and he became a devotee. He didn't get a tattoo. His tattoo was the holy name of his heart. So, this is the power of Bhagavad Gita. You put it on the shelf, it will work one sooner or later. And when you start chanting, you see your life changing very quickly. What is this now? New Year's Eve, yeah. New Year's Eve, the people, they make resolutions. Okay, now I stop smoking. How many days do they last? Maybe 2 or 3 days or weeks. And you chant Hare Krishna mantra. Takes maybe 2 weeks and you give up all nonsense. I was telling yesterday please. When I first came to the temple, I didn't really like the kirtan, and I could not understand the class. It was above my head. But I did understand the feast. You know, Sunday feast, you get 2 plates. Salty plate and a sweet plate. How many plates are we going to get today? 15 preparations every Sunday. Everything cooked in ghee. You want to know what was on the plate? Huh? Puris, sabji, kofta, pakora, popcorn, chutney. Well, that's already 6 preparations. Right into 7. Sweet, halava, sweet rice, laddu, sweet corn, and a nectar drink. 15 preparations. Prabhupada said that when you first come to the temple, you should walk away like a duck. Eat so much you walk away with. That's what I was doing every Sunday. I was walking out of the temple like this. I couldn't wait for the next Sunday feast. And then they invited me for lunch too. They said, "You like our food, you want to come for lunch?" I said, "Why not?" For 3 months only, that's what I do. And then one day, I was on top of the double-decker bus in London. Top deck. And I was not really thinking of anything. But then suddenly something mysterious happened. I was chanting all evening. Next day I came back to the temple. I told the boys I have a problem. And what's your problem? I said, keep chanting your mantra. Can't stop. One devotee asked, you know what you've been eating the last 3 months? Good food. Prasad is Krishna, Krishna is prasad. So you've eaten so much prasad that your tongue has been purified and now Krishna is dancing on your tongue, inducing you to chant. I never wanted to chant. I was just minding my own business, waiting to go to home. And then Krishna danced. No. This is the power of the holy name. You chant once, you're in trouble. You will never give it up for the rest of your life. And that's okay. You can make it value the happiness you're looking for. And wake up to see the real self, the Atma. And all this rubbish out there. Prabhupada said this, all this rubbish literature, like rubbish food, rubbish drinks, it will all be replaced by proper Vedic lifestyle. The best of everything comes from India. The mangoes come from India, right? The best mangoes come from India. Not South America. The best ones come from India. The best nuts come from India. Or Bharat. Where does the best holy rivers come from? Bharat. Huh? What are the holy rivers? Where did the best holy places come from? Where does the best food come from? I'm not trying to make you hungry here.
Just I said, Maharaj, we are not asking what you want.
But this is the standard. 15 preparations. You see, you know how you can do 15 preparations? I will let you into a secret. You all make one preparation. Only one. And then you have a feast. It all must be cooked in ghee, not oil. This oil business, I don't know where this came from. Some propaganda in India at one point, because previously everyone cooked in ghee. and there was a propaganda against ghee. So the cholesterol is given by oil, not ghee. Ghee has good, everything about ghee is good. It's gold, liquid gold. There's no comparison of puri cooked in oil and a puri cooked in ghee. Don't listen to them out there. They have no idea. Don't give up your Vedic roots. You have the best of everything. And I'm coming today on behalf of the British government to say sorry to you. We were wrong. You were the best. I was very happy to see you all here coming together and reviving this Vedic atmosphere. So well done. Very good. So we want to read news from the spiritual world, not news from the material world. We're tired of hearing about Trump. One day he'll get a big bump too, in his backside. He's a rascal. The spiritual world is eternal messages of Krishna. So please, don't delay. Embrace again your Vedic teachers' culture. Any questions you want to ask?
Maharaj, I have one question. You have been thank you for the nice lecture. I have a question. Sometimes special devotees come for the spiritual world for a task here in the material world. But I want to know, if somebody says you can fall down from the spiritual world one time, if you have the lesson that is not good, then you cannot fall another time. And can it be that you can fall for the second time, third time, because you want to enjoy yourself? How is it, Prabhu, Maharaj?
There's an English saying, once burnt, twice shy. You know that saying? Huh? Once burnt, twice shy.
Yeah, that's also
Okay.
Yeah. So we've learnt a lesson by coming here. It's not a good place. We go back, and when we see the spiritual world again, why was I down there for so long? There's nothing there. And Krishna says, never mind, forget, you now enjoy. It's possible you can fall again, but it's very rare. Child burns, mother never does again. You learn the lesson. Any other questions?
Yes, Maharaj, just I would like to know this suffering or happiness. So as you mentioned, it is associated with mind. So mind, consciousness, how I can relate those factors. Because soul is Satchidananda, nothing associating with the material. But still, which one will experience? Whether it's, obviously soul is not the one, but mind, consciousness, how we can understand.
See, Krishna is given this process of Bhakti Yoga. And it's His mercy too. He created Bhakti. Bhakti means service to Krishna. And as we serve, our mind becomes more peaceful, our senses become more controlled, and this bodily identification becomes less and less. I've been practicing now for 50 years. I was 21 when I became a Krishna devotee. How old are you? What do you think? You look at me, what do you think? Do you think I wasted my time? Why you say no? Why? What do you see in me? Huh? Peaceful.
Detachment.
Detachment. Knowledge. Happy. So have I wasted my time? And I was one of the biggest dogs out there in the street. Sniffing around for some happiness. If I can be Krishna conscious, you can also.
Can I ask one more question, Maharaj? How did you meet Srila Prabhupada?
Huh?
How did you meet Srila Prabhupada?
You want to hear that story? It's a little embarrassing, actually, the story. Tell the girls to be quiet. You have to imagine me with long hair, and beard, moustache, hippie mom. When I was coming to the temple regularly, one day one devotee was preaching to me. Because, hippies, they thought they were God. If they're not God now, they soon will be. It was just a matter of time. And this devotee bowed down in front of me. And I thought, well, he understands me. But then when he got up, he said, "Did you see my guru?" So the guru was on the next floor going across. He was bowing to his guru, not to Prabhupada, not to me. I was a little disappointed, of course. He said, "If you want, you can come and listen to him tonight." It starts at 7:30. Well, hippies, they don't have proper conception of time. I arrived late, 8 o'clock. When I came into the temple, Prabhupada was on the left side and the deities were on the right side. I went and sat next to the deities. And I was sitting there and watching Prabhupada. And I was a little bit thinking, why are all these young people listening to this wandering man? Because the hippies, they had this one mantra: don't listen to anyone over 30 years old. They've done nothing for the world, and therefore you waste your time. We'll start our own revolution. Of course, I didn't understand who Prabhupada was. But anyway, after some time, the devotees started looking back at me. And it went on for quite some time. I couldn't understand why everyone was looking at me. And then I understood. And the problem was, I hadn't changed my socks in 8 or 9 days. And my feet were smelling. And head Pajari got up. She didn't light one incense stick. She lit up a bunch of them. She offered to the deities just to counteract the smell of my feet. Prabhupada finished his class and went up to his room. One devotee came to me and he said, "Do you want to come back here again?" I said, "Yes, why not? Can you please change your socks before you So since that day I've had clean socks. That was my first instruction. They say when you're in front of a pure devotee, one moment's association is enough. And your life will start changing. That's how I met Prabhupada.
You said there Krishna had 16,108. My understanding is those were the sadhanas, the spiritual people who came to this world to meet Krishna and to serve Krishna. There was only one woman, and the other one is saint, Brahms and saint. What is the Bhagavad Gita? Yeah, maybe my understanding is wrong, but
Yeah, you have to be careful where you're getting your information from. These are all pure souls. Nitya Siddha. Krishna doesn't play with girls for him. Krishna's pastimes are not one of them. My understanding is that they are all expansions of the gopis. And Krishna expanded so that each wife could have her own palace and their own Krishna. when Krishna left the world, there was an inundation of big wave that covered Dwarka. Of course, there are some scientists that have discovered some of the buildings that are still there. But can you imagine 16,108 palaces in Dwarka? It's such a small place. It cannot be understood by our own mind. We always calculate, wait a minute, that can't be right. Everything Krishna does is not under the calculation of our understanding, the little brain we have. When we want to go from Vrindavan to Govardhan Hill, it takes 45 minutes by taxi. How come Krishna just could walk from one place to another in a matter of minutes? How?
Because his reaction of follows just take one step.
Good try. When Krishna brought the Loka Vrindavan down, the Loka Vrindavan is in the form of a lotus flower. The flower opens and closes. The flower is a person, knows what Krishna wants. And when Krishna wants to go some distance, it closes. And then it opens again. You cannot understand without bhakti. If you do bhakti, then you will start understanding. Krishna will give you the intelligence to understand. Otherwise, you cannot understand. How can a little 7-year-old boy lift up Govardhan Hill? Come on, get a life. It must be a mythology. It's not mythology. It's real. Serve Krishna, and then Krishna will reveal the divine knowledge to you. Okay? Anything else? So I'll finish there. Thank you so much for your attention. What's next? Acharya Astatara Sri Sri Man. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki. Nata Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki. Namacharya Hare Das Thakur Ki. Vimsakaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki. Shri Sri Radha Krishna Gokopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Mathura Dhama Ki Jai, Navadvip Dhama Ki Jai, Mayapur Dhama Ki Jai, Jagannath Puri Dhama Ki Jai, Jagannath Swami Ki Jai, Ganga Maya Ki, Jamuna Maya Ki, Tulsi Devi Ki, Bhakti Devi Ki, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki. Premanande, glorious to the Son of the Lord, the assembled devotees, glorious to the assembled devotees, glorious to Sri Sri Guru Sri Gaura.